Hi everyone, this is KG90W. I want to show you a quick cool project you can do with a Raspberry Pi or an Arduino. I have a need to remotely reset a repeater that's on 2 meters, and I want to do it via a web interface. This nice device here from Digital Loggers, it's called the Internet of Things Power Relay. It has a relay inside that allows you to control 2 sets of outlets, either an always on or an always off. And you connect it to a simple Raspberry Pi just with 2 interface cables. I'm using GPIO pin 17 and then a ground cable. So that's all the connections there are. I have it connected to a light. So on my computer out of the screen, I'm going to go ahead and hit the enter button. And hey, the light went out. Pretty cool stuff. And then 5 seconds later, I've got it set to come right back on. So this will be great for when we're working on the repeater and we want to do a power cycle. So here's the command I ran. I just ran the sudo command. You have to give, in order to run this with Python, you do have to have it set so that it's running as root to get access to the GPIO pins. But as far as the code, it is very, very simple. All we're doing is importing a library, a GPIO library, and then I also have the time library in there so that I can sleep 5 seconds. Set a mode on the pin to an output, tell it what pin I'm going to use. And then I just go through this and set the power to true, and set the power pin to true. Sleep for 5 seconds, then set it to false. The way this relay works, if you want the always on outlets to get switched to off, you set the output to true, the always on will then go to off, and then you set it back to false, and they will go back to the way they were. So just to give you kind of an idea as to what eventually we're going to do with this application is, we've got a web page we'll set up for the repeater. We'll actually put this Raspberry Pi at the repeater site, connected to a mesh network, probably using the AREDN, the Amateur Radio Emergency Data Network software, on some Ubiquiti equipment to have internet access at the remote repeater site. Put this Raspberry Pi out there to monitor temperature and humidity, but also to give us the ability to click a button and power cycle the repeater. It waits 5 seconds, and then it'll come back up. And power cycle is done. So really a pretty cool project. This nice little relay here from Digital Loggers is relatively cheap. I think it's going for less than $20 right now on Amazon. And with 2 wires connected to your Pi and a little bit of programming, you'll be all set. So good luck. 7-3 from KG9DW.